A woman named Virginia from England killed her parents and left their bodies in their house for 4 years. Virginia McCullough, born 20th October 1987, is a British convicted murderer serving life imprisonment for the murders of her parents John and Lois McCullough, who were poisoned with prescription medication and battered and stabbed to death in the case of the mother Lois at their home in Great Bardow, Essex in June 2019. Virginia McCullough was living in Essex with her parents who were old at the time. They were both in poor health and relied on their daughter as a caregiver. Virginia was the youngest of the 5 daughters. Virginia started taking advantage of her parents by stealing their money. She used to take her dad's credit card and use it without his consent, and even went to an extent of borrowing huge loans of money on her parents' name. She then uses this money to gamble, and now she is at around £21,000 in debt. She was addicted to gambling and continued borrowing money for the same. At this point, she is so worried that if her parents find out, they will be devastated and pretty mad at her. Instead of Virginia talking to her parents and opening up, she decides to come up with a very insane plan to make sure they never find out. After planning, she puts her plan into motion by mixing a bunch of prescription drugs to her parents' drinks and serving it to them. Her parents, not being aware, take these drinks and go to bed. Virginia thinking that they will slowly die in their sleep. When morning comes, Virginia goes to her dad's room and upon checking, she finds her dad dead. She then heads to her mom's room and upon checking, she realizes that her mother is not dead but still deep asleep. This is because her mother wasn't much of a drinker as compared to her father, and so the prescription overdose did not kill her. This doesn't look good for Virginia because she needed both of them dead, and so she goes and gets a hammer to finish her mom with. With the hammer, she hits her mother's head several times, but still she is unable to kill her. She then goes into the kitchen and gets a kitchen knife, and when she comes back, her mother is coming too. She then uses the knife and stabs her mother in the chest around 8 times until she is finally dead. Virginia then wraps her dead parents' bodies in sleeping bags. For her dad, she constructs a makeshift tomb made from breeze blocks and sleeping bags, and for her mom, she just puts the body in a wardrobe. She then uses her parents' phone to text her sisters informing them that they were on a vacation, so that the sisters wouldn't suspect anything. She then starts spending her parents' money, first by opening a new credit card in her mom's name and going on a shopping spree. All this while, she is living in the house where her parents' bodies are decomposing. A whole year passes and Virginia is using her parents' wealth and still receiving their pensions every month. She still uses her parents' phone to lie to relatives about her parents' whereabouts, giving all kinds of excuses, and this whole time no one has suspected anything yet. It's now 2020 and COVID-19 hits, and everywhere is on lockdown, and this makes Virginia's life easier because now she can lie that due to the lockdown, the parents cannot visit or be visited. Eventually, she lies to everyone that her parents moved out to the seaside to retire, and even goes out of her way, all the way to the seaside, to mail postcards from there to her parents' friends and family, and this is easier to believe. Virginia continues with these lies for a long time, and 4 years pass without anyone finding out anything. This whole time, she is living with the parents' decomposing corpse for 4 years. At some point, Virginia's parents' regular doctor notices that he hasn't seen them for a long time. He then calls the county council to report that there's this missing couple. And so, the county council calls the local police, and the local police in turn calls Virginia and questions her about the parents' whereabouts. And she tells them the same stories she's been telling everyone else, that her parents are traveling and they'll be back by October that year. The police get suspicious and they go to her house with a warrant and break in after Virginia refused to open the door.
No one in at the moment. Hold on. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Right. Stay where you are. Show us.
Yeah.
Cool. The time is 12:12. You're under arrest on suspicion of murder against Jonathan McCulloch and Lars McCulloch. Your arrest is necessary for a point of the
Is there anything important we should know about?
Yes, there is. Can I take you to it?
No, you can tell me.
My dad's body's in there.
Right, okay.
Yep, okay. Obviously I'll say...
They find Virginia inside, and surprisingly, Virginia admits and confesses to killing her parents, narrating how she killed both of them and how she pretended to be her parents by using their phones to fool everyone else. This is what she said.
I did know that this would kind of come eventually. It's proper that I serve my punishment. So, yeah. Cheer up, at least you caught the bad guy.
During investigation, Virginia told the investigators how she had beaten her mother to death, telling the officers that the act was like someone badly playing the xylophone or something. She also told them the location of the knife and the hammer she used, saying that they will still have some stains of blood. The sentencing hearing plea took place on 11th October 2023, and she was sentenced to life imprisonment. Thank you guys for watching. Kindly like, share and subscribe for more videos like this. Bye!